Alright, what's going on, guys, and welcome to Japan. So several months ago I posted a little poll on here asking you guys if you'd rather see videos this summer from Japan and South Korea or Mauritius and Seychelles, and I'll put the results on the screen right now. Japan and South Korea won by a pretty good margin. So we're in Japan, specifically on the island of Okinawa. First, I would like to very sarcastically thank American Airlines for getting me here on time. They did a great job in making me miss a full day here. So this very short trip here to Asia has been cut shorter thanks to American Airlines. But yeah, so first spot is right here. Didn't plan on microfishing, but once I got here, I looked at the spot and I saw a lot of tide pools with some fish in them. So at least to start here, we're going to start microfishing these tide pools and we'll see what kind of fish we can find hanging out in here. So let's give it a shot and let's see what happens. Alrighty, so it is very hot and also very windy. Yeah, so there's some tide pools here. There's some really bright blue colored damsels, and the tide already started to come in. I think low tide was about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago. So I don't know how much time we have here, but let's see what we can catch before the tide comes in. Got him. Let's go. This thing is a beauty. Look at the colors on this one. Awesome, awesome little catch. Alrighty, so no, this is not photoshopped. Yes, this guy really is this beautiful. I knew I was going to catch one of these eventually here in Okinawa, just because from my research I know they're pretty common, but I didn't know it was going to be my first one. I didn't know they were going to look this good in person. But that is a gorgeous little damsel fish. There's several bright blue species of damsels around here, so I'm not sure exactly which one this is. We'll find out later, but this is a great fish to start my Okinawa trip with. Got him. That's a bigger one. What, is this a damsel? It is a damsel, a bigger damsel. Wonder what kind this is. Alright, so there's not a lot of water right there. I didn't know there were any big fish like this in there, but he must have been under a rock. These brown colored damsels, usually tough to ID, but hopefully we can do that later. Hopefully it's going to be a new species. Looks like he's got some green on top of the eye, a little bit of blue here, and then other than that, just looks like the Bo Gregory's we have over in Florida. It's really like brown uniform color with a very little bit of purple. Oh, got him. Let's take a look at this guy. This guy's probably just a juvenile version of that big guy that we caught a minute ago. Alright, a boring colored little brown damsel with a yellow tail. I think it's probably just going to be like a juvenile version of that bigger guy we caught a minute ago, but I'm not positive. There's not so much life in here. There's a lot of damsels, and really that's been about it. So let's get this guy back. Let's keep exploring, and let's try to catch something else here before the tide comes in. Got him. Little goby of some type. Sweet. Alright, so if you've watched my channel for any length of time, you know how much I love gobies and any sort of bottom-dwelling fish. So that tide pool over there has a lot of small ones. This is actually one of the bigger ones. Some sort of a frill fin. I believe this is going to be a dusky frill fin based on all the like bluish white lines of dots. That would make this the third country, I believe, that I've caught these guys in. And the tide is coming in and coming in quick. So let's get this guy back. Let's keep fishing until we can't fish anymore here, but that's going to be pretty soon. Got him. There's a bunch of these little gobies down there, but that looks to be another dusky frill fin. Alright, it's a cute little goby. There's a bunch of damsels in here. Now I've been able to find a pretty good amount of these little gobies. The damsels really don't want to bite. The gobies are pretty aggressive, but from up above water and the two that we caught so far, I believe they're all just going to be dusky frill fins. They all look identical. Got him. Oh, let's take a look at this guy. Some other type of goby, but this is, I know what this is. Alrighty, so there were these like 3 bigger gobies in there, and I thought they were probably just going to be like bigger dusky frill fins. This is not though. This is an ornate goby, or like an ornate lagoon goby. Forgot the exact common name, but this is now going to be the 4th country I've caught these guys in. I caught them last year in Thailand, Singapore, and Indonesia, and now we can add Japan to the list, assuming that's what this is. So rather disappointing. I'm running out of time here to fish these tide pools, but let's get this guy back and let's keep fishing. Got him. Oh, this is going to be something different. Sweet. Is this a goby or a blanny? Alright, tough to get a good look at this guy because he's swimming around a bunch. Believe this is going to be some sort of a goby, some sort of a shrimp goby more specifically. I'll get a better look at him in a second here and get some hopefully really good pictures. This is just a blind drop. As the water started to come in now, I can't really see what's going on down there, and I don't have a lot of room to stand. But yeah, this is a cool catch, whatever this ends up being. Pending ID, this will be a new species for the life list. I believe it's some sort of a shrimp goby. Yeah, definitely got a shrimp goby head on him. So some pics, and then we'll get him back. Got him. Oh, this is cool. I don't know what it is, but it's cool. Alrighty, not as cool as I thought. I saw the bright yellow, thought it was going to be something like really cool. This is just some sort of a snapper. Not sure what kind. Looks a little bit like a Russell snapper, which I don't really want because I've caught those before. But it might be something else like a John snapper or something like that. But another new species for the Okinawa trip. And hopefully this will end up being another new species for the life list. Got him. Oh, this is something cool too, another little snapper. Alright, so this also looks like a juvenile Russell or a juvenile John snapper, but it looks different than the one that I just caught. So I think these are going to be 2 different species. But yeah, let's get him back. Let's keep fishing. Let's see what else we can get. Got him. What is this? Ooh, this is going to be some sort of a damsel, and not one that I caught before. Alrighty, some sort of damsel that I haven't caught earlier. I suppose one of those like juveniles I wasn't sure about. Could have been one of these guys, but I doubt it. But yeah, something in the damsel family, not sure what. And as the tide has come in here, we got some bigger fish like that, and we got a pretty good diversity. So I guess with more water here, more of the bigger fish that were at a little bit deeper are now coming in closer. So let's see what else we can find here. Got him. Oh, All right, same species as that last one. Let's take a look at him anyway. Alrighty, so again, unsure on the species. This guy and that last one, so whatever the species is, these guys are really, really feisty. But whatever these guys are, we got two of them back to back here. Oop, got him. Another one of these damsels. These guys look a little bit like horny head damsels. Did this guy break my line? Or did he did. Nope. Yep, he did. He broke my line. All right, let's flip this guy back in the water here. There he goes. And I really don't want to tie on another Tanago, but that's why those are made for microfishing. And even though that's a pretty small damsel, it's a pretty big fish as far as Tanago hooks go. So whatever kind of damsel that was, seems like those guys moved in here as the tide moved in. And I think that's going to do it for this session because I don't want to tie another Tanago on here. So let's go ahead and let's wrap it on up. All right, guys, so that's going to do it. I would have liked to have fished for another 15 minutes, but I'm not going to tie a new hook on just for 15 minutes. And this was a pretty good session. Didn't intend on microfishing, but when I got here, I saw it was low tide, saw the tide pool, saw the fish in them, and decided to go after it. And I thought that blue damsel was going to be probably my favorite catch of the day, but just that like random shrimp goby, whatever that ends up being, that's definitely my favorite catch of the day. I knew those blue damsels were fairly common here in Okinawa, so I figured I was going to catch one eventually, but that shrimp goby just kind of surprised me and really made my day. As you know, I love any kind of small bottom-dwelling fish like those gobies. Unfortunately, the dusky frill fins were really common here. We got one ornate goby, but that shrimp goby here was definitely the catch of the day. So yeah, not bad for the first session here in Okinawa. Hope you guys liked it, and I will see you guys next time.